What is good, YouTube, man? Today I'm back with you guys with the nation for another video. And today, man, we finally got some news. Not bad news for once, thankfully. But before I get into today's video, I have to give a big shout out to my boy Ice. You guys already know the man's coming in clutch with these thumbnails. So please, if you can, go check out his YouTube page at Icy_Nate on YouTube. Go show him some love, man. We got the off season coming. So you already know the content's gonna be flying in from every angle. Now, let's get right into today's topic. Now, it wasn't too much, but at the end of the day, there was some things to talk about, so I want to come here and discuss it with you guys. Now, let's start off with the simple stuff. You know, the simple stuff is Raiders right now have a vacant head coaching job. They have a vacant GM job, and we are still exploring our options. I know the rumors right now are Harbaugh this, Harbaugh that, but let's talk about someone who isn't Harbaugh. And this one here is someone we've already talked about. Now, as we all know, when I first started to look at our defensive coordinator options, I did a video with Vic Fangio. I did a video about Eberflus. I did a video about Jerod Mayo. And that's who we're going to talk about right now. Now, Jerod Mayo, linebackers coach with the Patriots. As we all know, the Patriots got exited first round. So he's a busy man. He's going here. He's going there. He's trying to find a head coaching job, man. He don't want to be a linebacker coach no more. But as we all know, when I explained the very first time, this man right here, he runs a multiple defense. He runs that 3-4. He runs that 4-3. Also runs that nickel that everybody should run. So he's a multiple defense, man. Which that would actually help a lot of our guys, right? That would help Cleveland Furrow if we ran a 3-4. That would help Carl Nassib, Corey Littleton, Trayvon Merrick. It would help a lot of guys. But it also wouldn't stunt a lot of guys because he also runs the 4-3. So that would help Yannick. That would help Max. That would help Denzel Perryman, Nate Hobbs, all that kind of stuff, right? So Jerod Mayo apparently is impressing a lot of teams around the NFL right now and is flying into Vegas tomorrow for an interview. Now, in my opinion, that's pretty big. That is pretty big. I think besides Ed Dodds, who interviewed today for the GM position, I think this is one of the first people to actually come into the facility, come into Vegas, and actually have a real interview. Of course, we've had interest with a lot of other guys. We've had guys around, but not many people has flown in. Now, Jerod Mayo, like I said, coming in. He's coming in tomorrow, guys. So I'm not sure. There's not much news on what happened today with Ed Dodds, if it went well, if it didn't go well. But Jerod Mayo coming in tomorrow to Vegas as a head coaching interview. Who knows? For those of you guys who want the next head coach to be a defensive guy, this could be your guy right here, right? You know, me personally, I want our next head coach to be a defensive mind as well. So definitely wouldn't be mad at this, but at the same time, wouldn't be my first choice. But let's talk about the next person, and we're staying on the defensive side of the ball. And this one right here is a bit of an update, and at the same time, it is some news, man. It's definitely some news. So, after the 49ers put on a hell of a performance on defense against the Green Bay Packers, holding Aaron Rodgers to 0 passing touchdowns, the Raiders are going to interview their defensive coordinator, DeMeco Ryans. Now, the Raiders will actually wait until the NFC Championship game is over. They'll wait to see if he becomes free. You know, if the Niners lose, they'll probably try and get him in as soon as possible. I'm assuming he will be a busy man. The Niners defense has put up a bunch of great performances so far in the postseason, so I'm sure he will be a busy man. But I'm glad that we're one of the first in line to be in the interview process for him. So I mean, this guy right here, for us to have this scheduled and put in place, I love it, right? I absolutely love it. You look at that defense right now, I mean, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. They held Jimmy G into the game. Jimmy G didn't even have to score a freaking touchdown, and they still won the game. That's how dominant the defense was. Now, this defensive coordinator took over Robert Saleh's defense. He implemented a couple new things, but the difference between a guy like Jerod Mayo and Vic Fangio and then those kind of guys is that he doesn't run a 3-4 system. He runs a 4-3 wide 9, which means is that your defensive linemen have huge gaps in the middle. So what does that mean? Your linebackers need to be real good downhill linebackers. Now we have two. we have Denzel Perryman, and we have Divine Diablo. Those two are very good downhill linebackers. We would still have a need to add another downhill linebacker in that system. It really helps your defensive linemen flourish because since they're not so congested in the middle together, it does kind of create more one-on-one matchups with the guys. It is a little bit harder to chip with a tackle and chip with a guard when they're so spread apart. Me personally, I feel like this would help Yannick a lot. I feel like this would help Max a lot. But at the same time, I feel like Max could be taken out of the play a little bit more because since they're already starting out so wide, if they add a tight end and then if you have a running back in the backfield, it could kind of not hurt, but it could slow down the pass rush just a bit. But like I said, he does not run a 4-3. He runs that 3-4. This defense right now is really stout, and I would not be mad if he were to come in whatsoever. Like I said before, like with Eberflus defense, this guy as well runs a split high safety scheme, so that would help the production of Trayvon Merrick. Maybe that would boost the increase of snaps with Tyree Gillespie. As we all know, we drafted Tyree Gillespie this last draft. So we're really going to have to see. Maybe we give Tyree Gillespie a shot at split safety to share the back end of the field with Trayvon Merrick, but the season is so far away. You know, we can make some pickups in the draft. We can make some pickups in free agency, right? So it's looking towards right now, as far as I know, all of our options, the best thing that I've noticed is that all of our options at this point run a split high safety system for the most part. So I really feel like that would help a guy like Trayvon Merrick, who we really invested a lot into, a second-round pick. We traded up with actually the 49ers to overtake the Cowboys and draft Trayvon Merrick. So this is very, very interesting, Raider Nation. Like I said, Gerard Mayo flying in tomorrow, and the Raiders will actually interview defensive coordinator DeMeco Ryans from the 49ers, but they will wait until it's all said and done with the 49ers and Rams game. So me personally, I don't want to see the Niners win, and this just increases me not wanting to see the Niners win. And I really want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. I like the fact that the guys that we're giving the most attention to so far, defense, man. I really like that. It's showing a good amount of interest, and it's actually going towards something that I would like. So you guys have heard me express my feelings. I really want our next guy to be a defensive-minded coach, and Fangio's been in talks. Well, not real talks, but Fangio's been in rumors. Gerard Mayo's a defensive guy. DeMeco Ryans a defensive guy. I love it. I love it all. So, who knows? Who knows what we see in the next coming days, Raider Nation? But it looks like the Raiders will wait until we hire a GM before we hire a head coach. Obviously, that's how it should work. But who knows? Who knows? This is all panning out a little slower than I thought, but it looks like we're really trying to weigh our options, Raider Nation. But that'll be it for today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. On the road to 3,000, on the road to 3,500 subscribers. So if you can, hit that subscribe button. Love y'all, nation, and I'm out. Peace.